Time to discover another shelf in my room. Ooh. Here it is. Okay, we'll move in. This Guide to Natural Living, I forget where I got it. Maybe at like Chapters Indigo years ago, and it's been pretty much my lap desk. Although I have used it to study like a few things in it, like aromatherapy when I was first starting, or like lower back massage, which I had to learn pretty quickly because I have problems with that. Some herbalism, but it was pretty much just reviewing things that I knew already. And odds and ends, like I first learned about moxibustion? Yes, in there, and I'd love to get to start learning about that, feel it being done to me, and learn how to do it. But yeah, that's been around forever. It's covered with pastels, tape, paint, glitter, everything, because I use it to do art as like a little desk in my lap while watching movies forever and ever. This is a smaller version of the same book that I recently picked up, hoping that it was pretty much the same thing. I know it's not the same author, but they pretty much recycle the same stuff. It is and it isn't. It's missing a few things, but there was a few new things in it. And next to that, you'll see what I'm leaning towards next, as I've already studied, I mean, not crazy in depth, but enough for me, herbalism, like Western herbalism, and now I want to get into more Chinese herbs and Chinese medicine. So, and as well as acupuncture, but I haven't really learned enough about that. And yeah, moxibustion. So I've been learning about hot and cold foods and different ways that the herbs are classified and discussed within Chinese medicine. And these are both really new books to me, but they're already blowing my mind. I'll move it for a second. Elemental Geosystems. I almost did another major in geography, studying biomes, minerals. I definitely did a lot of work with minerals and was hoping to do that for my master's, but I wasn't able to, unfortunately. So I still keep this around to help me refresh a lot of the information that I crammed and loved studying and discussing within history and Egyptology and classical history, because there's a lot of stuff that comes up that people don't take into account when they're trying to discuss certain things that happened, or certain things being made, or where the materials came from to make certain things. Oh, this is Disco Dance Steps. I got it for 10 cents at a library book sale. It totally stank when I got it. Smelled like library, like musty old book, and I had to like air it out outside for a really long time. And I did learn almost every dance step in it. I still know a few of them, and I love it because it's a crazy workout, and I just love the old illustrations in it. This book I got from a friend of mine in Germany when I started studying German. Oh boy. In 2002. Yes, 2002. They sent me this because they knew I was studying history as well, and so it was a helpful way of me learning some of the proper terms about Egyptology. These are books on hold for now. They're too beyond, like they're way past my level, but I am learning Mandarin Chinese. This one I'm going to be busting out quite shortly because I do need to learn some of the Chinese grammar beyond what I have been learning. And this one I'm really excited to get down to once I've learned most of the characters. So that's going to be really fun. That'll probably be around January, and I'm so happy I have them already because I just like to be able to look ahead and make sure that I'm learning what I need to. This lovely lady is from a friend of mine who recently went to Japan. She brought it back for me. I got to pick different colors. I wanted something like orange and red, sort of. Orange is a knowledge color apparently, so I really wanted to have that next to my books and think about travel and studying things in Asia, so that was perfect for this shelf. This is my little jewelry container where I keep the things that I have been wearing recently, so well, it's kind of a mess right now actually. Earring. Some earrings my grandmother gave me. Some of my favorite earrings from when I worked at a clothing store. I had to wear those all the time because of course you have to wear the clothes. Anyway, I won't get into that. A few gems and minerals. Rutilated quartz is really neat. It's kind of quartz with this little rutile mineral that looks like golden hairs through it. This is also called TV stone. I think it's called ulexite, but when you put it up, you can actually see through it because of the way the mineral grows, and it almost magnifies the words underneath. So I thought it was really cool. This is raw chalcedony, which I found at a fair in Mahone Bay, and I love the way that it grows, and I had never seen raw chalcedony before. And I know this blah blah rock nerd to you, but but that's what that is. Well, this is Larimar. I got this piece from a friend of mine. I worked with her at my very first job at a metal shop, and she brought it back for me from the Dominican Republic, and I wore it forever. It's a beautiful white and blue, kind of milky stone, kind of rare, and I'm really happy to have a piece of that. This is a little watercolor pin that I got at Burning Man last year from a man who trucked in rocks to make Inukshuks, or Inukshuks, I'm not sure how to pronounce it exactly. Yeah, Burning Man 2009, Inukshuk, Alaska. He may have been from there, but it was pretty awesome. I didn't get to talk to him much, but he gave me that for coming by to visit. This is from a friend of mine. He went to work as within medicine in Ecuador. Brought this back for me. I was really excited he got to go, so I like to hang on to that. We're homies. And then my records from when I was a kid. So I'm not going to get into too many of them because don't want that to be used against me. No, I'm just kidding. Most of them are musicals or kids records. So I've got Funny Girl, Thyme, Evita, Sound of Music. What's this one? Can. That's a really good one. Man of La Mancha, Peter O'Toole, and Sophie Loren. I love that version. My Fair Lady. I have two versions of My Fair Lady. One with Hepburn, and I think actually maybe I gave away the other one. I won't say who that's with. Well, Julie Andrews, but I don't like that one as much. Oh, this record, Italian Sing-Along. I used to sing this when I was a kid, like really, really young and forever, and in grade 6 I learned basic Italian and sang it in front of my class and embarrassed the crap out of myself, but I totally loved it, and I was playing a bus driver in a play, and we were trying to be multilingual. It was hilarious, and I still sing it. The song I sang actually was Volare, and you'll probably know it, but anyway, you know the one. Then the first classical record I ever really got into was Host the Planets. Little Mars and Venus were my favorites. And, oh my god, talk about classic. Peter, Paul, and Mommy. Yeah, The Marvelous Toy. A bunch of Sharon Lois and Bram. 42nd Street. What's this one? Oh my god, Anne Marie. Broadway musicals done in strings. Oh, this one I'm really proud of. Hang on. I love that I have this one. I have the book too. Check that out. Jealous? I love that. If you haven't seen it, listen to it, whatever you have to. It was definitely something my mom gave me as a kid that I'm kind of happy she did. This is amazing. I would put it on my Fisher-Price record player and listen to it while reading Shakespeare in junior high and high school. I know. One of my favorite musicals ever. Brigadoon, Lerner and Loewe, but this is not the Gene Kelly version, so I like that one more. Fiddler on the Roof, which I have the playbook to, and I put it on with the kids in my neighborhood, mostly the songs, not the acting, but yeah, I sang If I Was a Rich Man. Oh man, okay. Sharon Lois and Bram, and oh, South Pacific. Yeah. So, that's a little bit of some of the stuff I've kept around, some of my nostalgia, some things that are special to me, and I'll update with another cubby in a bit. Word.